Durability versus disposability. Smartphone repairability scores and the e-waste crisis. The global problem of e-waste. Electronic waste, e-waste, is the fastest growing solid waste stream in the world. Smartphones contribute significantly to this crisis due to their short average lifespan, often less than 2 years, and the fact that they contain numerous hazardous and valuable materials. When improperly disposed of, these devices leach toxic substances like lead, mercury, and cadmium into the soil and water. Furthermore, they contain precious metals like gold, silver, and rare earth elements, which are lost to the circular economy when phones are not properly recycled. Design for disposability, contributing factors. The environmental issue is amplified by a philosophy known as planned obsolescence, where manufacturers design products with a limited lifespan to encourage frequent replacement. Key hardware design choices that hinder repairability include the excessive use of strong adhesives, gluing batteries and screens in place, proprietary screws that require specialized tools, and fusing multiple components into non-modular, expensive assemblies. What is a repairability score? A repairability score is a numerical rating, often on a scale of 1 to 10, that objectively measures how easy it is to open, fix, and reassemble a device. These scores are designed to empower consumers to make informed purchasing decisions based on the long-term sustainability and cost of ownership. The score reflects a device's potential for self-repair or third-party repair, which is a key factor in extending a product's life and reducing its environmental footprint. How scores are calculated. Key criteria. Repairability indexes, such as the widely known iFixit index or the official French Repairability Index, evaluate several critical factors. Ease of disassembly. How quickly and easily the device can be opened without damage, e.g., using screws instead of glue. Modularity. Whether key components like the battery, screen, and charging port can be replaced as individual, modular units. Availability of spare parts. The length of time and ease with which spare parts can be obtained from the manufacturer or official suppliers. Availability of documentation. Whether the manufacturer provides free repair manuals and diagnostic information to the public or independent technicians. The battle for the battery. The battery is the single most common part requiring replacement due to wear and tear. Devices that score highly in repairability allow the battery to be removed by the user or technician with minimal effort, often secured by pull tabs or accessible screws. In contrast, poorly rated phones typically have the battery heavily glued and hidden beneath other vital components, requiring a lengthy process involving heat guns and specialized solvents just to access the most commonly failed part. The right to repair movement. The difficulty and high cost of official repairs have fueled the global right to repair movement. This legislative push seeks to legally require manufacturers to make repair manuals, diagnostic tools, and affordable, genuine spare parts available to consumers and independent repair shops. The goal is to dismantle the manufacturer's monopoly on repair and combat software-based obsolescence practices, such as part pairing, using software to prevent a new, genuine spare part from working unless digitally verified by the original manufacturer. Solutions: reuse, refurbishment, and responsible recycling. Extending a smartphone's lifespan through repair and reuse is the most effective way to reduce its carbon footprint, as 80% of a phone's environmental impact occurs during manufacturing. When a device truly reaches its end of life, responsible recycling is vital. Proper recycling processes recover valuable and rare metals, which can be reintroduced into the supply chain, reducing the need for destructive mining and turning e-waste into a resource for the circular economy.